So I've moved the save forward a little bit. We're at the end of January. We are well and truly in the title hunt. And well, you've seen it. You've seen the thumbnail. You've seen the name. I've signed Kylian MBAPPE for Chelsea. Let's explain. So here's the thing. He's pretty good, right? He's pretty good. You can't even see all of his attributes there because I've put it over here. But like 18 dribblings. I mean, it's Kylian Mbappe. Why am I going through them? You know how good Kylian Mbappe is. And I just had the opportunity to sign him. He went up on the transfer list. We signed him for £90 million. That's £40 million up front and 50 in add-ons. Probably could have got him cheaper. And look at the start he's made, by the way. 7.7 over 4 appearances, 2 goals and 3 assists. We're at the end of January, literally the 30th of January. So there's a lot to catch up on, isn't there, really? Don't actually remember what the last game we brought you live, not live, but recorded on YouTube was. But I want to say it was around... I'm going to check. Okay, so it was here. It was a double bill. Arsenal and Spurs. 2 big wins that left us in a really good position in the league table. And as you can see, I've played a lot of matches. So let's run through it. Champions League group we'll start with. We are through to the next round. Unfortunately, we finished second. A little bit of a disappointment, actually. FC Porto finished top of the league. They got a win over us. And that is what did it. I did play basically the second 11 for all of the Champions League, and that one game there let us down. And yeah, we through though. That's the main thing. Who have we got in the next round, I hear you ask? Benfica. Winnable. Maybe. Okay, so that was pretty good. And in the Premier Division, well, we had an off couple of results, really. Liverpool, Leeds and Burnley. They lost to Liverpool. Two draws against Leeds and Burnley, despite beating Everton. Was a bit of a down... It was a downer. It dropped us down the league a little bit and let other teams into the title race, so to speak. Especially as we were then going off to the Club World Championship. And I genuinely, you'll see that I haven't brought you any of these games, obviously, because I couldn't give 2 shits about them. I'm not even bleeping it. I just couldn't give 2 shits about the whole thing. So, yeah, I didn't bring you it. But ironically, it worked out pretty well. We stuffed Al Rayyan 7-0 in the semi-final. As you can see here, I moved that forward. Timo Werner got a hat-trick. It was Timo Werner's competition, that's for sure. Because we beat whoever they are, the Brazilian team. I don't actually know who they are. FLA, who are... Well, obviously I've not got the Brazilian name fixed, so other people will know. But we stuffed them. We beat them 3-0, I believe, in the final, if we go back to it. 2-0 in the final. It wasn't a stuffing as much, but we did get the win. And we are the best team in the world. Just saying, best team in the world. First championship too, right? First title, technically, first trophy, technically, but it is what it is. We got back to England and won in the Carabao Cup quarter-final against Norwich. Good result here. And as you can see, the Club World Championship sent us on a bit of a run. A very good run. Win after win. Brentford beaten. Southampton beaten. Norwich beaten. Newcastle in the FA Cup third round beaten. We beat Coventry in the Carabao Cup semi-final, by the way. Beat them twice. 8-1 over aggregate. We're into the cup final, which is good. That'll be coming up soon. We beat Palace, beat Wolves, beat Brighton. And we went into a game against Leicester, which was a huge game for us. Actually in a really good position in the league. And then we lost to Leicester. Yep, that was disappointing. Not going to lie. Very, very disappointing. So that leaves us currently 2 points adrift from Arsenal again, who are at the top. Arsenal are on a roll. They beat Southampton 5-1 today to go back top of the league. But we're all games in hand in terms of... We're all level on the games in hand. I mean, Man City have got to come back into it a little bit. Maybe Liverpool if they go and run. But it looks like it's Arsenal, Chelsea or Man United for the league at the moment. There are, 14 games remaining in the Premier League. Hopefully we can win the league title. That's the whole point of the save. As you can see though, Romelu Lukaku, 26 goals in the Premier League this year. He's had a good season so far. Hopefully that continues. Today then, I've picked 2 pretty big games. Mbappe and Lukaku in tow. We've got Newcastle away in the Premier League. And as you just saw, because of the 2 points, every game is so important in the Premier League right now. We have to win. And then the FA Cup fourth round, Liverpool, which I mean, the FA Cup, that's a tough draw for the fourth round. It would have been Liverpool or Arsenal who went to a replay in the third round. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Tactically, then, this is what we're lining up at. It's very similar to what we were doing before. We might have to make a change, actually, because Rudiger's got a knock. The game's in 3 days, so I might make some changes. But tactically, this is what we're looking at. The 4-3-3 type thing, similar to before, but rather than a winger or an advanced forward, we're playing an inside forward with MBAPPE on the left. I know what you're saying, MBAPPE up front, I can hear you, but you know what? His last 5 games, as you can see, since coming in, have been pretty good in that position. Assist, goal, assist. So, you know what? I'm going to use him in this position. Every time he's played, he's either done an assist or a goal, so hopefully that continues. Oh, Frankie Lampard's taken over at Crystal Palace. Yeah, Palace sacked their manager. Patrick Vieira didn't last long. Frank Lampard comes in. Interesting. Premier League division title, by the way. We looked at the title, but the actual rest of the table, Newcastle, who we're playing now, are up into 10th, which is pretty good for them. Palace, well, bottom of the league. So, good luck, Frank. Interesting offer here from Arsenal on deadline day to loan Ross Barkley. Excuse me. I mean, that's my... Sorry. Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, you get the point. Yeah, interesting. I mean, I've got no problem with him actually going out on loan because I'm not really going to play him. But you're paying his wages. That is... I'm sorry. That is non-negotiable. You're paying all of his wages. Fine. I'm fine with the rest of it. I don't really care because it's a one-season save. But you're paying his wages. But you can have him as well. And these ones, just absolutely not. I'm getting loads of offers for like youth players that are hundreds of thousands below their value. Like, just no. Okay, then here we go. This is the team that's going to line up at St. James's Park and hopefully get the job done. We're the only team playing tonight. It's on a Wednesday night. We are the only team playing for some reason, I believe. So a chance for us to go back to the top of the Premier League, and that's the most important thing. I'm going to make a slight change to the bench, actually, because Kovacic has got no need for him to be on the bench if need be. So this is the team. I mean, Rudiger could come back in. Rudiger's going to come straight back in, actually. Right, so we're going to start with... it's actually Kepa in goal at the moment. Eduardo Mendy is and Hakim Ziyech both at the African Cup of Nations, I think, I want to say. Oh, well, they're on international duty, so yeah, Morocco and Senegal. So there we go, yeah. Reece James, Rudiger, Christensen and Chilwell are the back four. We're going to play Jorginho on the deep line playmaker position in the anchorman type of position. He could potentially change to an anchorman. But we'll keep him with this for now. It's been working. Conte with the ball winner. We're going to play Mount over Kai Havertz in the middle today, I think. Looking at the last 5, Kai Havertz had a bit of an off game last time. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he did not. He played well. Get him back in the team. Come on, get your head in the game. Hang on. It's frozen. The thing's frozen on my screen there. That'll disappear soon. Kai Havertz then played box-to-box midfield. We're going to play MBAPPE in the inside forward on the left. Pulisic comes in for Hudson-Odoi, who has had an off few games. Lukaku up front. Come on, boys, let's do this. What I do like about this team is you get to see a lot more of stuff, which is the main thing. I do want to see more of the formations, particularly theirs. So we're just going to stretch that out a little bit. See what they're playing. They'd line up with a 4-2-3-1 as well, but... we should have the stronger players, I'm hoping. Jorginho, the pass master that we like to see. And N'Golo Kante's got all the space in the world. He scored a screamer against Leicester, by the way. Couldn't get the job done there. Okay, 21 minutes gone. I've got an email, but that doesn't really matter because Newcastle coming forward again with Lewis to Castrovilli. Very good midfielder, Castrovilli, and Campagna. I think they're very good, but hopefully we can nick this off them here and maybe break. Newcastle are playing well so far. They're getting the bounce of it, and Pion Sistos put Newcastle 1-0 up. Okay. We had such a good run. Christensen's on a 6.5, by the way, not playing well. We just aren't playing well either at the moment. Newcastle are getting all the highlights, so something needs to change. João Pedro in behind. He scored. He's bent it in, and we are now 2-0 down. Right, changes straight away. Let's try and pass it into space a bit more rather than play at the back. I actually think a lot of our issue at the moment is our line. We are not high enough. I'm gonna play a higher line, and I'm just gonna try. We got pacey fullbacks, to be fair. let's just play a little bit higher to try and force the pitch and dominate in the attacking positions. But we'll see. I mean, is this a highlight because of the changes? A highlight just straight after the goal anyway. Maximin, I mean, if they get a third, we are playing a high line. You can see that straight away, and they've broken it straight away. Keon Sisto has rounded the keeper and made it 3. Oh, fucking brilliant, mate. Oh, that's a... I'm probably not even going to bleep that either. That is... Newcastle are coming for... If Newcastle hit a 4th, we are in trouble. Reece James has snuck in there, though. The comeback is going to be almighty from here. But there's time. There's still time, you know? There is still time. And that's a good ball towards MBAPPE, who can bring it down. And he's all the way back to Havertz. Back to KYLIAN MBAPPE on his right foot. I mean, with him on the team, anything can happen. Any comeback in the world can happen. I've gone long towards Callum Wilson. That's not going to work with Rudiger there. We're suddenly getting a bit more of the ball, which may have been the change, to be fair. Lukaku's in behind of Romelu. Keon Sisto took it round the keeper and scored. That's what Lukaku needed to do there. We've been better since the third goal, since the changes really took effect, I think. I mean, we were high line, but it's hard to say. I mean... I've said all this. João Pedro's in again. Kepa with a save. Right. We're losing the midfield battle. That's what's got to be said here. Jorginho 6.5 and N'Golo Kante 6.5 as well. 6.4 Chilwell. 6.3 Christensen. So you can see the area of the pitch that we are not playing well. Hopefully we can get a goal here on the break. It's an absolutely awful cross. So no. I'm tempted to play a little bit narrower. Just a tiny bit. Let's put it to fairly narrow. And maybe just play a little bit shorter. I know it's against what we've been doing lately, but let's just a little bit shorter. Maybe whip the crosses as well. It's just slight changes to try something. Talk about in transition is where we've got a problem here. I think don't distribute to centre-backs. Let's distribute. I mean, let's just distribute over the opposition defence. Let's just try and hit them on the break each time. Changes could be made here because... I mean, I'm looking at Christensen as 6.5. I'm going to say he's been terrible so far because, well, they haven't been good. And I mean, Christensen is the one I'm looking at. We've got, I mean, do we throw Malang Sarr in there? I mean, I'm not really. I wouldn't say so. I'm going to put Cesar Azpilicueta in there and maybe just shore up the defence a little bit. We need a big comeback here. Their free kick there. Lascelles at the back post. Heading is overrated. We use it quite a lot. Lukaku's not in the game today, by the way. Lukaku hardly in the game, which is a bit of a problem. But Kylian Mbappe's got a goal. That's good for him. Can we get another to really force the matter here? Newcastle will try and hit us on the break as much as possible. That's well defended, though, by Chilwell. That's what I meant by the pacey fullbacks getting across. I mean, distribution over the opposition defence there. That's straight away not working, is it? That's just not going to work. Let's try and distribute to the flanks. See if that makes any difference. Awful decision by me that was to try and do over the opposition defence. I mean, if we score from it, that'll be brilliant, but we're not going to. Callum Wilson's up there. Good header by Azpilicueta to win it. And now Lukaku's in behind. We need a goal from him, really. He's ran very wide, so that's not coming from him. But Mbappe, Kai Havertz does get it. His 9th of the season. Mbappe with the assist as well, so he's having a flyer again. 3-2, game on. We lost 3-2 to Leicester, though, but game on now. Lukaku's better. That's much better from him, and... There's still 35 minutes to go here. This is far, far from over, you'd like to think. Newcastle have to be very careful on the ball because we do look dangerous. That's not careful at all. N'Golo Kante into Mbappe, into Lukaku. Brilliant football. Romelu Lukaku needs to score that. Left-footed, he needs to go across the goal and he didn't. Big chance wasted that. Huge chance wasted. The corner's going to come to nothing. I'm tempted to get Jorginho off and throw in an attacking midfielder just to add a bit more pressure on. And in fact, you know, with half an hour, we need to win this game. So we're going to do that. Jorginho's not having a good game. So let's throw him in there. We'll change the formation up a little bit. Maybe play an advanced playmaker. And that advanced playmaker, I mean, you've got Mason... What we'll do, we'll stick Mason Mount back there and play Kai Havertz as the advanced playmaker. He'll enjoy that. I'm looking at Lukaku, and if he misses another golden opportunity, I mean, it's Werner's time, isn't it? He's playing well though, Lukaku, so I don't really want to take that away. I'm going to encourage the team. Come on, boys, you've started a comeback, complete it. Reece James with it, headed away as far as Christian Pulisic. Can he keep it alive with another ball in? Maybe Azpilicueta will. Mbappe at the back post. Not known for his heading, but on Football Manager he will be. Dubravka makes the save. The highlights continuing here. James has won the header though. And actually, maybe another Chelsea attack. It's wide for Pulisic, who's going to beat his man maybe. Maybe find the cross too. He does, and Dubravka's there. Right, where's this highlight going then? We seem to be winning every header, which is good, and winning the second balls. It's all falling into our favour. Lukaku, he did look offside, and he was offside. And now when St. Mount... Oh, well done, Kylian Mbappe, by the way. Getting back at him. Mason Mount, Conte, we're going to go right, I would think. It's got to go right. It does to Pulisic. He's got James with him. Pulisic finds the cross, and Mbappe makes it 3-3. We are far from done in this title race. We are absolutely going for this. The point, I'll be honest, isn't quite good enough. But it's better than where we were, that's for sure so far. Okay, about 12 minutes to go here. Lukaku's had it... He's had enough time. Timo Werner's going to get an opportunity. Werner, I've got to tell you, boys, off the bench, Timo Werner has been brilliant. Ignore that. In the Premier League, he's not been great, but in the Cup, he's been getting opportunities. 7 in the Cup, 9 in Europe, 20 goals in all competitions. Let's see if he can come off the bench and make an impact here. Time is flicking away. We've been the much better team in the second half. Fair to say, since going 3-0 down, we've been much, much better. Time is just flying. Nothing is happening. I'm going to fire them up, see if that makes a difference. Let's just go a bit more direct again. I mean, it's all you can do, really. Confirm that. And yeah, I don't really know what else I can do. I mean, maybe go attacking. Is attacking going to make a difference? We're into added time. It doesn't look like it's going to. 3-3 then. Is this going to be another one of those draws that I look back on and go, that's the game we should have won? I feel like it is. Look at the shot map, by the way. Chelsea had, that's the wrong way around for some reason, by the way. Chelsea had, look, all the shots in the box as well. And the XG wise, I mean, there's some big chances there. Our XG is through the roof by the end of it. It's a good comeback. I'm not debating it's a good comeback. And look, we didn't lose the game. I thought we played well. I mean, I just sort of drift through these, I'm not going to lie. I thought we played well. But it's not a missed opportunity, because if Arsenal win their game in hand, all of a sudden they're 4 points clear at the top of the Premier League. And that means we have to beat them. It was looking like we're going to have to beat them anyway. But, okay, we're going to go straight into the next game because, well, you know, it's going to be a ridiculously long video if we don't. I'm intrigued to see the team that Liverpool play, because... will they play some kids in this cup competition? Are they expecting us to play some kids? They're not. They've gone full strength. Salah, Jota, Firmino, Henderson, Thiago, Fabinho, Robertson, Van Dijk, Matip. I mean, it's the strongest. It is the strongest Liverpool team there could be. Great. But we've got Mbappe. You know, you saw what he done last time out. We have what it takes. Look, I believe in you all. Make me proud. Don't leave the fans. Make me proud. It might work. Need a big performance from Lukaku. Big challenge. Hopefully one we're up to. I mean, I just sort of clicked. Here we go. Then Anfield. Liverpool have won the last 3. Let's just deal with them, boys. We are Chelsea. We know what we're doing. We're going to win everything this year. We're in the cup final of the League Cup. We want the FA Cup too. But we're going to try. I mean, the highlight disappeared there. We're back again. And now Liverpool have got a highlight. So you've taken a... It's a conspiracy, boys. I'm telling you. Thiago's all the way through. Somehow it was blocked. I'll take it. N'Golo Kante in that sitting position now. Be interesting. Diogo Jota's in behind. Good save. And to be fair, it kind of works because N'Golo Kante sitting on Firmino is a good idea to me. And actually, it's something I should... Thinking about it, let's go back to the tactics. So N'Golo Kante in particular, let's edit his... can I do mark specific player? Here we go. I want you to mark. Where's Robert? There he is. Bobby Firmino. Get on him, N'Golo Kante. Stick him in your pocket, and I think we can get round them if N'Golo Kante is all over him. We can at least subdue them a little bit, and then maybe you know what I mean. You give the ball to Mbappe and he gets going. But it's not a terrible half. Weirdly, you're at Anfield. You've got to remember that. I'm going to say if we can get a goal, I'll make us favourites to win. I think it's a 1-goal game. it just feels like a 1-goal game. And someone like Kylian Mbappe is a guy who can get that goal. You're going to let Liverpool back into it, changing it. Our game at the moment is stopping them, and that's worked so far. Mo Salah's growing into the game a little bit, and they are having chances, but I'm going to encourage again, with 20 minutes to go. I mean, there's not a lot of highlights, so we've got to try and do something. I mean, Ben Chilwell's got a knock, so let's get Marcus Alonso on anyway. And I mean, N'Golo Kante isn't playing well, but is that because he's hard to say? It's hard to say because Christensen's also playing pretty well at 6.9. I'm going to leave him out there. Kylian Mbappe is having an off game, and just to change it up a little bit, it sounds silly, I'm just going to go 2 up front. Slight tweak of a change. It may not do anything. It may let Trent Alexander-Arnold come forward a bit more. But it may just overload the centre-backs and give us an option. I don't know. We'll see. Is this a Liverpool highlighted? Is Robertson with it? Matip at the back. I mean, it's a set piece. It's a header and a cross, and there's nothing you can do to defend that on this FM. Absolutely nothing. For 75 minutes, we've kept them quiet, really. And now they're going to score again. Don't change things. Don't change things. Do not change things. What's the point? We're out the cup, boys. It's done. I'm sorry, it's done. Ugh. Are you telling me that what a slight change to put Mbappe up front has caused that? Really? I mean, I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. Another highlight. I mean, we need something to go in our favour. It's over the top towards Lukaku, who's not quite going to get there first, but Havertz is underneath it. Towards Mbappe. Needs you, Kylian. Kylian's done it, though. Kylian has done it. I mean, are we going to go to a diamond here? I think we are. I think we are here. I should pause it. I need to pause it. Pause, thank you. I think we are going to go to a diamond. Kai Havertz is going to go in behind. And I mean, Jorginho is probably the guy to come on, isn't he? Can he play it? Yeah, we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. We've gone to a diamond, which is completely against what we've been doing the entire way. But we're changing it up just to see if it'll make a difference. I don't think it will. You need to get the ball to Mbappe in the final few minutes. It's not happening. We'll encourage again. But it looks like a defeat in the FA Cup. And, I mean, Liverpool have deserved the win in a lot of ways. Unless we get a... Can we get a... I don't know if it's still replays. I mean, Reece James. I mean, Lukaku's onto it, though. It's fine. Why? Just get off my screen. Why? This probably is going to be a Liverpool goal. Watch. Divock Origi around the keeper. Yeah. Oh, I'm so frustrated. I am so frustrated because I've got to be honest. The 2 set pieces have done us. The 2 set pieces have done us, forced us to change the game. And when our game plan of keeping them quiet was working for so long, and the whole idea was to get a goal, nick a goal, didn't happen. They scored 2 set pieces. I am fuming, genuinely fuming. I wouldn't even say we've played well, but I don't think we've played that badly. I'm just going to say I'm disappointed with the result. That's fine with that. I am disappointed with the result. We weren't quite good enough. We didn't take the game to them, I guess, which is probably my fault. Maybe I'm too cautious in that game, but Liverpool are just so good. We're at the Cup. It means we can focus on the league. Not just the league, we will be focusing on the League Cup. That'll be your next episode, the League Cup final. Sorry, that one. And hopefully we can pick up some wins. I expect kind of 3 wins from 3 there. Watford, Benfica and West Ham. Benfica is probably the toughest game, but Watford and West Ham, hopefully 2 wins there. And then we'll go into the League Cup final in a bit of form. Leeds and Man United, your next episode. I'm so frustrated. But still, these things happen in Football Manager, even when you're managing the top teams, even when you've got Kylian Mbappe. If you did like the video, make sure you drop a like on it now. Are you subscribed to the channel? If not, why not? Come on, hit that subscribe button. I'm doing this late in the video, but do it anyway. Do it anyway. Like I say, next episode, Cup final. And hopefully, the Cup win. I mean, you can't see what I'm touching there, so I'm not going to say... Moving on. If you like the video, drop a like on it. And until then, Pete, I'm so annoyed at this. Genuinely so annoyed.